Hello, this is my English speaking practice, and I'm talking about my personal development. Yeah, and today I'm going to continue to develop new project Satan, and today I have implemented some features like this. And right now I'm going to implement unit tests. Unit tests for these features. Yeah, I have already implemented a core game flow, like roll dice or distribute resources to players or like that. But honestly, I'm not I didn't confirm it carefully, so I don't know how it is implemented. Let me see the okay, it's it's left as to do. So right now I'm going to add unit tests. Add the tests. Yeah, I think it's a good idea to implement tests at first. Yeah, and confirm the specification is correct, and the test should fail because the implementation is not yet, and then implement it. Yeah, this process is called test driven development, TDD. So I'm gonna try it. So I want to implement unit tests at first. This is like a test-driven development. So in the requirements file, we should define the specification for features to be tested. So I want to decide the list of features to be tested. So can you help me and write down the documentation? management tests, dice rolling and resource production tests, rover movement and theft tests, trading tests. Okay. Yeah, right now I'm focusing on the dice rolling and resource production, and then building placement tests, rover and safety tests. How to plan. This is already done, and I think turn progression is already I have an opinion that we should test like end-to-end test. Yeah, so that we can confirm the game flow and game state at the same time. So I prefer the way of testing. For example, let me give an example. We should so the player roll dice and the rolled dice value is 8 and the resource distribution is executed on the value, based on the value, and the player can take actions and request do something. For example, purchasing develop card, and then turn end. Right? This is an example. This is a end-to-end testing case example. So I prefer this way. So can you rewrite the documentation and update the requirements? I understand you want to focus on end-to-end testing that covers complete game flows rather than the isolated unit tests. This approach will test the integration of multiple components working together, which is more valuable for ensuring the game actually works as expected. Let me rewrite the documentation to reflect this end-to-end testing approach. Thank you. Let me see. Let me see the document. This document defines end-to-end test specifications for the Catan-like game project instead of isolated unit tests. Huh? What is this? Oh, new memories. The user prefers end-to-end tests that verify the complete game flow and game logic in the Catan-like project, combining dice rolls, resource distribution, and play actions. Yes. The user prefers using external libraries to manage randomness in tests. External libraries? Yes. The user prefers that designs and markdown files be updated before changing implementation. Yes. Oh, this feature is nice. But I'm not sure this memory is stored. Maybe this IDE have a memory internally and memory it. But I prefer those informations should be stored in some files like .cursor memory file or something like that. But it's okay. I restart this editor and this is updated at the time, so I think this is a new feature of cursor. Okay, go back to the documentation. We focus on complete game flow scenarios that test multiple components working together to ensure the game functions correctly as a whole. Test philosophy, end-to-end test focus, integration testing, real game scenarios, state validation, error recovery. Okay. The test category, game setup and initialization flows. That's already done. Room management flow. What is this? Player joining and leaving during setup. Leaving is not implemented and I'm not expecting this feature, so yeah, game prevents starting with insufficient players and game handles player disconnection during setup. Room state updates correctly with player changes. Yeah, that's fine. And core gameplay flows. Basic turn flow. Complete play a turn with dice roll and actions. Rolls dice. Resources are distributed to players with building and matching tiles. Player receives available action. Player can perform multiple actions in their turn. Turn ends and passes to the next player. Game state updates correctly. Throw out. Resource production and building flow. Dice roll, resource production, building placement. Seems good. City upgrade flow. Settlement upgrade to the city. Player has an existing settlement and correctly acquired resources. Player upgrades settlement to city. Victory points increase resource production rate. What is this? Resource production rate. Upgrade to city because of upgrade to city. And building state updates correctly. Building state. Oh, okay, I see. Advanced gameplay flow. Dice roll 7. Yeah, this is a abnormal case. Corner case. Like that. rover movement, resource theft. Player loads 7 game prompts, rover movement, player selects target tile, resource production is blocked on the target tile, and player steals resource from opponent on that tile. Game state updates with the rover position. Turn continues with normal actions. Yeah. But basically, for more accurately, when player selects target tile, after that, and then the player also needed to select the target player to rob the resources. This is player steals resource from opponent. Switch. Like this, and game development card flow. Purchase, draw, play development card. Purchase, drawn, night card, over moves to new location. Player steals resource from opponent, register. Not bad. Yeah. Trading flow. I wanted to think about this case. I want to introduce the system like how to say I forget how to say it even in Japanese. Auction. I think this is English. Yeah. I want to introduce like a auction for trading. So if the player want to exchange something, the player can offer the condition to exchange like yeah, 2 wood for 1 brick. So this is correct, and the opponent is not specified, that anyone can react the offer. And if the opponent wants to accept the trade, the opponent can propose some condition. So basically the condition is like this, but opponent can edit this condition more beneficial for this player. Like, does it make sense? Opponent accepts offer, so accepts trade. So the other players, any propose offer and propose propose a additional condition, or two wood for 1 brick. Like this. And then the player, this is the player, those offers and proposal can be withdrawn at any time. The player who offered can choose one between proposal. Or reject all of them. Resources are transferred between players if trade history is updated, both players can continue with their turn. Both players. Hmm. Like this. Victory and achievement flows. Victory point accumulation flow. Yeah. Yeah. Longest road completion flow. Hmm. Yep. 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 Yeah. 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 Mm, 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 mm. This is not testing. I wanted to but it's okay. It's okay. Longest army completion flow. Player 3 knight card. Yes. Complex multi-turn flows. Development card strategy flow. Strategic purchases multiple development cards. Player draws knight victory point and road building cards. Player plays knight card to move lower. Player plays road building cards to press to road. Player's longest road length increases. Victory point can add to total immediately. Game reflects all changes. Nice. Nice. error handling and edge case loads, invalid action handling flow. Yeah. Yeah. Simple building. Mock data requirements is do not mention to implementation. All major game flow works end to end. Yeah, game state remains consistent throughout flows. Error conditions are handled gracefully, and performance meets requirements. Turn response time not important. Visual feedback matches. Visual feedback. Visual feedback. Multiple player interactions work correctly. Victory conditions are detected accurately. Game can handle edge cases without crashing. Yeah. And 9. Okay, the requirements is fine, but the amount is large, so I want to divide it to specific tasks. So can you write down the tasks file? and you should write about the test file names, and test cases. That's too large. Room management. Hmm. Let me see. Should handle complete turn with dice roll. Value 8. Value 6. This is not different, so I can remove this. Handle turn with no resource production. That's not the matter. Should advance to the next player after turn end. Yeah, and should provide available actions to the current player. Right. Resource production and building. Should distribute resources and allow settlement building. should handle multiple players. Yep. Respect robot blocking of resources. Yep. Should validate building placement rules. Try to build too close to existing. Yeah. Should require correct resources for building. Should require correct resources. Okay, nice. Should upgrade settlement to city successfully. Should upgrade settlement to city successfully. Should award additional victory point for city. Yeah. Should improve resource production rate. Production doubles. Yeah. Should reject city placement without the existing settlement. Of course. Road placement of settlement. Place road. Road connects to settlement. I forget to implement and design the initial phase of the game. In the Catan, the player need to place their settlement, two settlements at the beginning of the game. So this is not normal. This is not normal. At the initial settlement flow, the player can choose a place to settle for the first time and place the road. This is taken place in turn order, and then in the reversal turn order, the players do it again. I updated requirements and tasks. So, can you understand it and update the documents based on it? I understand you've updated the requirements and tasks to focus on the initial settlement flow, which is crucial part of Katan that I missed. Let me update both documents to reflect these important changes and fix the task numbering. Yeah, but oh, just numbering. Hmm. I have a neck pain. Okay. Accept files. I'm not sure, but it looks like. Let me see the place. Let me see the part I updated here. Robber and theft flow. Let me confirm it. Here. Oh, this is, yeah, it's reflected as I mentioned, so that's good. This looks good, but I'm not sure the test implementation is going as I expected, so I think it's good to give it an example. So oh my god. Oh. Oh. The test case I have implemented as a sample is deleted by AI without realizing. That's so, but it's okay. It's okay. These are good examples. So let me see the here is do something ends in execution. Do something end turn. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But why this is to be moved lower. Hmm? So okay. Gen AI doesn't understand it. So I will talk with Gen AI. I feel like you don't understand the game flow because in this case the player 1 take action for end turn, but yeah, that's good, but request validation is supposed to be move rover. That's not good. Why you did it? That's not correct game flow. I think you can understand. Yeah. So there is no need to test about the tasks because it's internal information. We want to test behavior, so we should run the execute action. So you should arrange the game state before execute action and then execute action and get the result. Finally, assert the result, including next game flow. That's a style of testing in this project. I understand your concern. You are absolutely right. The test is not correctly simulated the actual game flow. The current test is directly manipulating internal task queues and handlers, which doesn't represent how the game actually works. Instead, we should arrange the game state properly before executing actions. Execute the actual game actions like rolling dice, checking the result next game flow. Let me look at the current test structure and yeah. Now let me look at how other tests in this project execute actions to understand correct testing pattern. Now I understand the issue looking at the current test and the proper testing forms in this project. I can see that the test is incorrect. Hmm. Roll dice. Expect next validation. So random mock is this is not good. Random mock. How to inject the random generator in the task handler and event handler? This is not good. Update dice result. I want to change the design. Oh. Roll dice. The random generator can be roll dice. So we have game seed. We have a global game seed as dependencies, so I can use this for the dependency and manipulating the results of the roll dice. I think so. So consult with AI. And also I realized this event handler is not needed anymore, because this handler just generate one task. So these process can be delegated to the task handler. Update dice result. This is so how to update in this case? I should create a new documents or updating this. Every time if I fix the specification, how to say, so strictly speaking, if I change the specification, it is effective. It affects these features, because these are underlying for everything. So that's how to it's okay. Let me try it. I found I should update the roll dice request, because in current implementation the roll dice handler just generates one task. The roll dice handler generates just one task. So this handler is not worth. So I can remove it. You can remove it, and you can use the simple type of request. It is directly converted to the task. So the request name would be like roll dice, and the roll dice task happens, and in the task handler the rolling dice process is executed. That's it. Does it make sense? Oh. Mm-mm. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Thank you. Can you update the design.markdown file as well? use global seed as a dependencies based on the dependency. Dependencies can switch the random generator so that we can run consistent tests. Yep. Today it's time to finish. Yeah. Yeah. Gen AI have a good quality, but we should align the recognition. So this is a bottleneck, single point of bottleneck. So and also I should improve the English skills and should communicate with Gen AI effectively. If I speak in Japanese, I can do that, but this is my English speaking practice, so that is difficult, but this is a good training for me, so I will continue this. So see you tomorrow. Thank you for watching.